Welcome, everybody. This is another 25-minute circuit workout where we are going to go with the Ramp Up Rep protocol. My name is Bree, and I want to welcome all of you in, both live and if you're doing this on replay, because it is certainly one that I want you to come back to. And if you can't make it live, the replay is just as good. So welcome in. Today we're going to focus on our glutes, chest, shoulders, and biceps. We have 5 different exercises, and we're going to circuit through them. We're going to do 3 different rounds. Now, here's what I want you to know about the Ramp Up Rep protocol. Say that 3 times fast. We're going to start with our heaviest weight first, and our goal is 6 to 8 reps. In the second circuit, we're going to do 10 to 12, and then in the third circuit, the goal is 15 reps. So I'll remind you as we get through this workout today, but I just want to give you a little bit of a heads up. I will be using my 552 Select Tech dumbbells, and notice I do have my bench on set. This is totally optional. I'll give you options if you don't have it or you don't have it ready to go. I always want to make sure you can do it with whatever you have access to. So with that, we are going to warm up real quick. 4 minutes on the clock to do that. Big deep breath, inhale right here. Exhale. Good, another big deep breath in. Exhale, and we're gonna go into wide squats. So I'm gonna angle a little bit, toes out to the side, and I just want you to sit and squeeze through. So the goal being right here, that we're starting to create a little bit of mobility in the lower body, and I want you to think about sinking down low and pushing those knees out just slightly. And I wanna say hello to everybody in the live chat. Hi, A. Logan, hi, Sharon, hi, Dixie. What's that last one? I'm going to have to pronounce your name, but hello, hello, hello. I'm really sensitive. I never want to mispronounce any names. So if you have a nickname, let me know. All right, you guys, sit down nice and low. Can do 25 reps. Well, that's good. We got a lot of reps in today's workout, but I know you're going to be able to do it. You can also do this with body weight, by the way, if you want to work on form. Okay, from here, we're going to go into lateral lunges. So what I want you to think about is stepping out to the side, pushing off, and again, kind of what we were doing with the wide squat, thinking about activating glutes, adductors. So adductor is the inner thigh. That actually helps us quite a bit get into the glutes a little bit more. And if in today's workout, you don't quite feel it in the glutes, I'm going to highly suggest you go back and you hit that 15-minute happy hips mobility session we did last Thursday, because that will help you start to unlock the potential of your lower body. Good, reach a little bit lower, give me a couple more, and then we're gonna warm up through the upper body. Great job. Last one. All right, come into a plank position, walking on out to an inchworm, and we're gonna go into a push-up and a down dog. Begin when you're there, so down, and then press back, heels towards the floor. Very nice. Now don't feel like you have to rush in the warm-up. And I just actually gave myself that little reminder right there. So as you're going through this, I want you to connect with each movement. So feel all the muscles in your upper body open up, and then as you press your hips up towards the sky, heels towards the floor, feel your core tighten up and feel the length from the hamstrings all the way down through your calves. Good, keep going. Give me 3 more. And then we're gonna finish with world's greatest stretch. Open up side to side. It's such a staple move. Begin when you're ready. So you're gonna step and open up. Now what this is gonna do is get a little bit of rotation. It's also gonna help continue to activate the glutes, the adductors. Keep it up. And also think about your range of motion. You don't have to step quite as high as me. It's whatever is gonna be the best for your body. And here's something I don't think we talk about enough. You know, a lot of it visually has to do with your own individual limb length. I happen to have longer legs than my torso, so it might seem like I'm getting a little bit higher. Good, keep going. But a lot of it has to do with your own proportions, right? That's why every day we work out together, and every day you work out in general, I want you to remember it's always you versus you. That is the only person, finish your last one, then walk back up. You are the only person you're trying to beat from the day before, right? And just a little bit better every single day produces amazing results over time if done consistently. Okay, guys, we're starting in 25 seconds. First move, if you want to do this on the floor, absolutely can. Otherwise, I'm going to have my back on the bench, and we're going to be doing glute bridges. This is going to be your heaviest weight. I'm going to show you one dumbbell to start. The goal is 6 to 8 reps, so you don't have to do a ton. And actually, if you want to go ahead and get in position, again, floor is going to be totally fine. And begin. So you have 45 seconds in this move, so don't feel like you have to rush, especially when you have heavier weight. Sink back, core tight, gaze straight ahead. Drive up through the glutes. So inhale, and then exhale. I want you to kind of feel like your hips slide back without arching the back, so I keep my abs tight, and then squeeze underneath you. Nice job. You have 15 more seconds, and then what I want you to do is grab 2 dumbbells, and we're going to do underhand crossbody raises to target the chest. Good. 3, 2, 1. And if you're on your bench, here's how you safely drop that weight. You can even come down to seated, then pop up. Okay, underhand crossbody raises right here. It's alternating, so you can honestly go a little bit heavier, and the goal is 6 to 8 total. Begin. So underhand crossbody. Think about it as scooping in and up across the body. Good. You're going to feel your chest contract as you cross your body line. And then again, no rush. Hips straight forward. Cross the body. Nice job. Good. Keep going. And I also was going to mention, assess your weight the entire time, because you know that when we go to the second circuit, you're going to drop the weight and increase the reps. So be really mindful what you have right now. Good. 3, 2, 1. Break, and I want you to watch me. So this next move, you're either going to do a single leg squat with a toe tap, or you're going to use your bench as support, and we're going to do single leg. So you're going to alternate side to side. Come with me. So I have my heel out. You can also do a full single leg squat if you want. They just become pretty challenging. And drive up. Sometimes the bench option is nice. You can sit all the way down, squeeze through. And remember, 6 to 8 for this first set. So you can go nice and slow. And I'm just going to show you your kickstand option. I would do my toe if you're doing your kickstand option right here. Light taps. And again, if you can do single leg squats, be my guest. This is essentially mimicking a pistol squat, right? And you're alternating. So just make sure you end up even on both sides. That was your last rep. Okay, we're going to curl press next, and you can do it standing or seated. Since I have my bench out, I'm actually going to go ahead and do it seated. Benefit being you have a little bit more base of support. Curl to press, neutral grip, press overhead. Good, so sit up nice and tall. 6 to 8. Don't stress if you feel like, oh, these are heavy. 6 to 8, and you have plenty of time, meaning you can even pause at the bottom for a second. Take an extra deep breath. No swinging, no momentum. Curl, press. Now, if that shoulder press is a little too much, you can simply hit a bicep curl. Good. We are almost there, you guys. These circuits are challenging. And each circuit that we go through, each rep, or each set, break right there, has its own challenge, because we're either going heavy weight, low reps, or lighter weight, bigger, more reps. Okay, check it out. Rear delt, reverse fly, lateral raise. Begin. Go slow on this one. So I come to 90 degrees, tuck my chin, out to the side, take my time, stand tall. Lateral raise. Good. This is our final exercise in the circuit. No need to rush. How many times have I said it so far? We get it, we get it. I have to keep reminding because I think there is a tendency to want to just go, 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 quick, but I want you to take your attention to really solid form. Good, and I got the time. And the time ends right there. Great job. Okay, go ahead and set your dumbbells back in. And we have a quick little break. And what I want you to do is think about what you just did weight-wise and know that the next circuit, we're going to do the same group. So it's 5 movements. And this time, I want you to increase your reps, 10 to 12. Probably 10 for the majority of them. And then on the alternating sets, it is a total rep, right? So on those single legs, 5 and 5 or 6 and 6. So you don't have to do 10 each leg. We're going to start here when that clock hits 14:15. So grab a sip and then select the weight that you feel comfortable with for this next circuit through. 15 seconds. So drop the weight down. And as our protocol dictates, ramp up the reps. All right, glute bridge. You're either on the floor or using your bench as support. Begin when you are there. And I'm showing you how you could even be a little bit behind, still be right on time. Good, keep going. Drop down and then squeeze all the way up. Now here's a little trick. I think about my knees going away from my body, and then I always try to push out just a little bit at the top to give it a little bit of a squeeze underneath. Give it a try. I hope that helps you connect with your glutes a little bit more. So down and then swing, squeeze all the way through. Good. And break right there. Gently set those weights down. Drop down to seated. Showing you how to safely dismount, which is sometimes harder than getting in position. Okay, underhand cross-body raises, 10 to 12. Let's go. Good work. Core tight. Now what I want you to think about form-wise for this, try not to let your whole body go with you. It's straight body forward, cross the arm across the midline. So that's the only thing that's really moving at a diagonal. Nice job. When I accentuate my exhale, just so you know, it's to help kind of remind you, without having to say it, to keep breathing. You have 15 more seconds. Awesome job. Keep it up. When it gets tough, put a big smile on. That's always the trick. All right, and finish your last rep. Okay, we're gonna go to those single leg squats again. Now I want you to think about really squeezing through your glutes. Remember, you have the toe option, kickstand option. You could do a single leg squat or heel out and hit that bench. Begin. So with a little less weight, you could probably go a little bit faster. And then rest assured, in case you missed last week's ramp up rep set and you don't already know, when we go to the 15 reps, I'm actually gonna give us a little bit more time. So you'll have plenty of time to hit those 15 reps. 10 to 12 for this set here. Nice job. You can also tap and come right back up. If you take a full seat, it's down and it's right back up. And whatever leg has your foot firmly on the floor, that's the side I want you to mentally connect with and drive up. Last one. Quick break. Okay, we have 2 more moves in this second circuit. Curl to press, or if you're skipping the press, just hammer curl. Then we have reverse fly, lateral raise. And I'm liking my seated option today. Do what is best for you. Begin right here, curl press. I'm also keeping it a neutral press overhead. Notice my palms still face inward towards each other. It's just a variation, and sometimes it's a little bit easier for your range of motion, so give it a try. Your shoulders might be like, ooh. Well, thank you for that extra little bit of range of motion support. Good, you have 15 more seconds. Check it out, you could do this standing, absolutely. You'll notice if you take it to a seated position, You might feel a little stronger because you have more support. Good, finish your last one. Break right here. Okay, I challenge you to keep the same weight that you have. However, the next and last set, little bit smaller muscle groups to be targeting the rear delt. So if you want to drop it down, go for it. Otherwise, control your speed, begin. Reverse fly, lateral raise. We're hitting 2 different parts of our shoulder in this last, it's a combo move. This has been a go-to for me quite a bit. I love training posterior chain. So as we hit that reverse fly, make sure you're in a great alignment with your body. You should really feel, keep going, 20 seconds, the back of the shoulders light up. Go slower and really try to connect with that. That's an important muscle group that I want to make sure you do have access to. When I say that, you want that mind-muscle connection to be primed. Good, finish your last one. Done. Okay, quick break. Set those dumbbells back in. Please grab a sip of water if you have it close. If you are new and you don't already know this, I'm a big advocate of taking sips while you're lifting and working out because it'll help keep you energized. The key is just tiny sips. Okay, we're going into our last circuit. This is where we're gonna ramp up the reps again, drop the weight down just a tad, and I'm giving you a minute in each set. So you get 15 more seconds to complete those 15 reps. We're gonna start here in 10 seconds. Go ahead and select the resistance that works for you. And we have our glute bridges coming up first. Get in position and begin when you are there. 1 minute, team. 100% you can do this on the floor. Really drive up. We actually don't do glute bridges that often, so I want you to take advantage of that today to focus on the form. I would say that the glutes are one of the harder muscle groups sometimes to connect to with your mind muscle. So if that speaks to you, I got 2 keys. 1, hip mobility, and I have a beautiful 15-minute session we did last week. I'm gonna plug that again. And then also working on form to really improve, keep going, just gonna chat with you, you have 10 more seconds, to really improve that you feel it. So the mind-muscle connection, huge. I think that's also really underrated. Okay, break, go ahead and stand up. We have our cross-body raises. This is our last circuit. So we get 3 sets of every single move today. Brace those abs, 1 minute on the clock. I want you to have really, really great posture. And let's begin. So cross body. Awesome job. And you do have those 15 seconds, by the way, in between sets. If you want to increase the weight, do it. And I say that because I'm actually going to take advantage of that in the next round. Good. It's never too late to kick it up a little bit. And I always like to remind you that assessing during your workouts so that it's always challenging is so important. Halfway there. Hi, Kayla. Good morning to you, too. We're so much more, we need to be paying attention to our bodies, I should say, versus just saying, okay, this weight, this reps. No, you want to think about how does this feel? And you want every exercise to feel challenging. Good, we're almost there. Keep it up. I did some really non-traditional movements today, so we're not doing any bench press. Break right here, but hitting that cross-body raise for the chest. Okay, single leg squats. And I'm going up in my weight a little bit. You have 1 minute. Now for these alternating sides, begin right here. I want you to hit 14 to 16. That way you're getting even numbers on both sides. And you got 1 minute for this last set. I also am pretty confident that this set might be your best set. You might feel it a little bit more now that you've had 2 more sets previously to practice. So sit, come right back up. Awesome job. Sit, push, drive right back up. Reminder, you're doing that kickstand single leg squat. If you're not accessing your bench today, that's totally fine. Just try to connect with the glutes. You're, of course, going to feel quads and hamstrings as well. Drive through. Keep it up, team. You have 10 more seconds. Then we have 15-second break. We got 2 more exercises left in today's workout, and then we'll stretch out here at the end. Okay, break, or check it out. If you want to be even, I always practice what I preach. Make sure you finish evenly on both sides. Okay, curl to press. 15 reps. You have 1 minute on the clock. Let's go. No swinging. Core tight. Press overhead. That's okay, Kayla. Just make sure you're warm. Jump right in. And the replay is here for you. Press up. Good. And I say no swinging. It's pretty much when you're at this point and when you're coming up. So just keep your torso stable. That little change, you might not even notice sometimes that you are creating a little bit of momentum by swinging, but we don't want any momentum. We want all strength. Curl to press. Good. You have 15 more seconds. We have 1 more move after this. I don't know how these workouts go by so fast. I'm shocked every single time. I hope they do for you as well. Break right here. Okay. You can set those dumbbells down. You don't have to hold them the whole time. Final exercise. We got 1 minute to complete those reverse flies, lateral raise. Are you ready? Last set and my favorite set. Begin. Reverse fly. Lateral raise. I challenge you in this last set also, feel the difference between the 2 movements. I want you to think about the back of the shoulders, and then as you come up, it's more of the medial delt, which is the middle. So broken up into 3 parts. We have our anterior, medial, posterior. We're going from posterior to medial delt. Also, when you're hitting that reverse fly, here's something I like to do. I like to feel, as I go down, my body grip onto that weight. So try to practice going a little bit slower on the way down, and you'll kind of feel that control. Great job. You have 15 more seconds. I don't want to short you on that. It's 1 minute. Keep it up. Good work. All right, now, 1 minute completed. You can set those dumbbells down, and you have made it. I always save a little bit of time at the end to stretch. However, if you have more time, I want you to continue to stretch a little bit more on your own, or go check out one of our extended stretch options. We have a ton. And I'm actually going to utilize the bench. You can do this standing. We're going to go into a glute stretch first. Or if you do have your bench with you, this is another way I love to stretch my glutes. So come into that 90-90 position, and you're just going to really, the back leg supports how deep you go into this stretch. Such a great way to work on glute flexibility. Ooh, because you can really get into that position that sometimes can be really hard on the floor. And then if you're standing, go ahead and come up. Just make sure you have something to support you or find your balance. Cross your leg and sit. All right, switch sides. I do this quite a bit. Kind of a fun fact. Sometimes in between sets, if I'm doing a lift, I'll do this stretch in between just to give my body a little extra flexibility while I'm resting. So try to mix it into your day and your routines too. Yay, Dixie, and you're so welcome, Sharon. Love seeing you. Thank you guys for all of your consistency. Okay, go ahead and come up. From there, take your legs wide. I'm going to go my left adductor first. So sit back. You should feel it open up. Awesome job. Go ahead and switch. And then final stretch. We're going to go for the shoulders. And I'm again going to use my bench. You can do this on the floor as well. Both hands on your bench. You can do one of 3 positions. Palms down, thumbs up, palms open. Decide what's going to work for you, and you can kind of go between the 2. Maybe start with thumbs up. Abs tight, Send those glutes back, and then kind of open up so you can take those thumbs to the side. And actually, I have one more stretch after this. We never mind if we have an extra stretch, right? All right, go ahead and come up gently. Take it to a seat. Let's focus on that chest. So just like in our workout with the shoulder press set, curl to press, when you're seated, you have a little bit more of an opportunity to focus on great form. So abs tight, chest up, tuck your chin, and then stretch through that chest. If you sit a lot, get up during your day and do this chest stretch. You can even do it seated, and then you can also hit a little rotator stretch after that. I could stretch with you all day if you haven't noticed. I'm like, and then this, and then this, and then this. And hopefully, if you do have a little bit more time, go check out some of our extended stretch and mobility sessions right now, because it would be so great to add another 10, 15 minutes onto your routine by mixing that in. Okay, guys, all of you guys that were live and everybody watching this on replay, thank you so much for joining me in this 25-minute ramp up reps circuit workout. We have a lot more fun coming this month specifically if you're coming in live, and I can't wait to see you every Tuesday, Thursday, 9 a.m. Pacific time. Mark your calendars, and if you can't make it live, at least mark your calendars to do the replay. Also, drop a comment. I love coming back, checking in, and saying hi to all of you guys that do it on replay. So thank you to all of you guys that do drop comments. And you are so welcome, Kayla and Dixie. Oh, and Cleo, she's jogging in because she would like to tell you guys all thank you for joining as well. So cute. All right, guys, I will see you on Thursday. Make it a great day.